Hello everybody, welcome back. Episode 10. It's been a while because it's taken a while. Okay, so what took a while was getting these, and I now finally have 2 stacks of dark oak, dark oak saplings. And 64 is how many we need to do the bottom layer, which I have a little ring here. And this is where the hill was. It's still kind of in the center here. I chopped it back a bit. I've also brought this out. Like, this might all eventually be replaced with buildings and or the like to make it do the structure, but I was kind of liking this where, remember how we were talking about the inlet last time? A little bit of a wharf and such like that. Comes around here. Have a nice little wall of... Seriously, is the sun going down already? Have a nice little wall of, like, little fishing huts and little displays and stuff like that. And then we come in on this side, and it's going to be like all... It'll be all cleared away. You'll have the water running in here from the canal, and then we'll have over here the actual way that you can come on through. But today's episode is going to be about this tree, and I am just almost done. Alrighty. That took a little bit of time, but now, screw you nighttime. Which is almost freaking there again. Okay, so, got this ring here, and this is going to be where the saplings go, basically. I'm actually going to be planting just the 2x2 trees here. But this is the general shape that we're going to be going for. And fortunately or unfortunately, guys, I think this episode is going to basically be working on this. Working on this tree. So the next step is just going to be to plant down the saplings, then we'll go steal some bone meal and get this thing growing, see what we end up with, and see where we go from there. Just for reference, yeah, chopped down a lot of friggin' dark oak trees. This is also more dirt and stone removal that happened. Okay. Start with you. To you. To you. We're just gonna go right around the circle here. And I should have a way out because they don't meet. Oh, that's weird. Is that actually not there? That is actually not there. Nice. So I do think I was right in getting the second set of saplings for an upper ring, because that took a full stack right there. That is a full 60. Oh, that's empty too. Yeah, so we're going to want to do a little bit of a taller tree. See, they're a little short, they're a little squat, but they're not huge. They're more uniform in their height. Like if we used those guys. I mean, see how some of the doubles are like half the height of the other ones? I mean, that's a huge group of doubles. So, I thought this would give us a little bit more uniform control, but I was also, rightfully it appears, under the impression that it was going to give us a little bit of a screwy, squat and screwy. I like this, but I want it to kind of go the other way around. So we will definitely do a little bit of trimming here, and where we know we already needed, like for the pattern, that needed to be there to get the actual spherical shape. But then it's like, you know, do a little bit of this. And actually, I think those would look better. Like that. Maybe it down there. So we'll do a little bit of shaping and stuff like that on the tree. And I'm not going to sleep because it's freaking nighttime this time. I'm actually just going to stay awake. Here we're going to rebuild this section. I'm not really up for horizontal versions in there. There we go. And this is just trying to fill it in, because what I'm going to do is going to go up from the top. And we're going to get another layer going here. So let me... And eventually all this in here I think will be solid anyways. I don't know why I'm even bothering with setting this up. Want a little bit more consistency, I guess, while we're working on it. Because I still want to go to the end. And this has been a couple of building episodes. Oh, I see a semi-dark area that I forgot. Which is why I just happen to have... Huh. A ton of torches left over still. What am I doing? And the place isn't perfectly lit up. I didn't go around checking all the light levels, but I do think I got a big enough area where we can work mostly unimpeded. Because it was honestly really starting to annoy me. I do eventually want to hide the torches, but I also wanted to be able to work through the night. I wanted to preserve the terrain that we already are kind of growing really attached to. I mean, it took me so long to start building because I didn't know how to alter the terrain to try to improve upon it and settle in it, you know? So, and, I had this thought, look at this, this is all stone over here, and I know I knew that before, but I'm thinking maybe we do, like a mining thing over here where it's all stone. Ooh. Ah. Every cave in this area so far has been disappointing. Nope. It's been just disappointing compared to what we had in the other location. I'm hoping if we dig down, we'll get something a little bit better. All the coal you saw me pick up, though, was from this area. Just all surface coal and along with the iron and such. And I had to have known we had a pool of lava. How could you not know we had a pool of lava? But I don't remember seeing that there before. Anyway, this is all I did, was I just ran around and let it go. So now I need to figure out how to get a little bit of dirt on top. Oh, is this another... No, this is just a hole in the wall. Screw you, screw you. I have bigger fish to fry than you right now. Yeah, okay. Although this is definitely going to be something we work on putting together a build with. I mean, look at this. This is cool. We've got those tunnels. I don't know if I actually covered my thoughts on this, but I think I did. Like waterways and stuff like that. We have the tunnels that come up through this hill here. You can see an entrance of it here, comes out over there, goes nice and back and in. I actually want to like kind of expand these a little bit and actually do like a semi-underground, like not like officially part of the mountain, but you know, we're dealing with like the scrub housing. Yeah, the little crappy houses here and there. It's where you know, like Nocturne Alley-ish sort of thing, where it's all and maybe not quite on the up and up. Alright. Yeah. Right in the kisser. Alright. So, got the dirt down in the coverage areas. Slightly smaller loop, a little bit tighter this time. So we're going to have to do some of the building by hand, but this will still give us a general shape and a good set of leaf coverage, I believe. We are likely to need more bone meal, though. We used most of it up on the first round. Oh. I might have to do a little bit of leaf trimming, too. So, these trees are supposed to have like a 2x2 around them to really grow that well, though we know other parts of wood and such like that, the saplings, the leaves, and the bark, or well, the logs, will work just fine. And I'm not gonna attempt it. Hopefully 2 stacks will be enough. Oh, one already grew without us. So, see, that's what I'm not sure. I think this side might have a little bit more difficulty because it has some uppity up. It has some higher up wood and stuff like that, but it should. I mean, we're able to grow these things right next to each other, right? What? Okay, okay. So let's just... yeah, okay, okay. Let's do the inside one first. Nice. Outside. Ah, I guess that one was just going to give us trouble no matter what we did. There we go. Whoa, instant grow there. Cool. Didn't exactly need quite a stack. Let's go see what this looks like from the outside. I'm hoping for epic. I will accept workable. Workable. Yeah. So I thought maybe we would keep some of these leaves and such at this lower level, and maybe we will. But until we get the more defining shape of the tree, I believe I'm actually going to chop all that stuff down, and we'll work on the overall shape of the tree. I want a little bit more wide at the bottom here, and then up towards the top. It also needs to start going out wide again, because I kind of wanted to cover. I wanted to cover this market. I want this to be like treetop or canopy tree market or something like that, where you know the market is all up and underneath the leaves of this tree. So this is going to cover over most of the area that I've uncovered, and that's also where we're going to be getting a little bit of our darker vibe. Is like, you know, if we're in here, see how it kind of gets dark no matter what, with a little bit of cover over our head. So it's going to be a nice and dark place, even during the high noon day. So I'm going to work on trimming, maybe do a little bit of shaping, and we'll see how we end up from there. See, a little bulky down here. Alright. So now that I got the leaves off of there, this honestly does not look that good at all. Unfortunately, these trees are very top-heavy and very wide when they do spread out at the top. And that's just not good for a tree of this size. It's what we eventually want to have, but it's not what this tree is going to look like by growing them out of it. So I'm going to have to do quite a bit of shaping. This is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to get to it. Alright, so there's no lighting or anything up on there yet, but I think we have a much more substantial, and I'm only looking to about this height on the tree. I'm thinking that looks pretty darn good from where I stand. We'll be able to take the branches out and over and cover quite a fair distance in most of these directions here. That should be enough to cover up the valley, or to put a canopy over the valley. Still can get inside right there. You can still see through it in the bits of places where I didn't quite thicken it up. But overall, I basically just did a whole bunch of random block placement, and it's worked out pretty darn well. Not done much in the interior yet. It's still all hodgepodge all over the place. I don't know if I want the tree to be hollow or not, and that's going to be a pretty big decision, obviously. It's like, do I want anything in here, or do I just want the trees external to kind of stand on its own? That is something we're going to have to figure out. Both of those blocks are wrong, actually. Get rid of the leaves. Slowly but surely over time. Yeah. Alright, good enough for now. Excuse me. Let's just touch up the little weird looking holes here. And we can take a step back, see where we stand. Oh, this is another hole all the way through. That's why it looked really weird. I can already tell I don't like that level of lowness. Yeah, I'm just trying to build back out there. Works out kind of well. I think I can get up from the other side. Yeah. Let's bring this back down. A little bit of definition there. Beautiful. This definitely needs to be rounded a little bit more. This side is a little too flat. Yeah, see that? Although that might just be a good spot to stick a branch from, so let's do just a little bit of this instead. And then, come on. Oi, alright, we know we can get rid of this tower completely. You guys, stop that right now. Yeah, I like that. Oh, we got a little bit of an outlier here. Just a couple of blocks back. Yeah, I can see that as a nice solid base of a tree. And most of our lighting in this area I do think is going to be coming from this tree. This is going to kind of be my homage to my, what was it, 1,000 views tree? 100k view? Something like that. Well, yeah, more than 1,000 views. I do have more than 1,000 views. 10,000? I honestly don't know. I'd have to go look that up again. How many views was it for that tree that I made? Anywho, that's kind of where I'm going with this. It's going to be kind of a sizable tree. We're going to start branching out. I want the branches to go to about here, to about the edge of the water here, and then leaves to be able to go on beyond that. And we'll use just randomly placed blocks within the leaves to get it to go out there. And it just occurred to me I should have used shears to take down all of those blocks, all those leaf blocks, so we'd have something to put back up. Boy, okay. Sleep is definitely catching up with me. Or the lack thereof, actually. Alright. I don't think we're going to finish this episode, so I'm going to stop here, see where we stand on the video, and then maybe we'll come back and do a little bit more progression towards the end. I kind of want to do a little bit... Okay, it's got to be my farm. I kind of want to do a little bit of both when we get through here. And now that we got a bit of a house set up here, I don't need space, I don't need everything laid out perfectly. Oh, that's going to be beautiful, look at that. Because it's going to take over that part of the valley, but look, it's not the entire valley. It's just that little area, you know? I think this is going to work out really well. I really, really do. Hello. Hello. Alright, so I've been at the skeleton farm for a little bit, working on a new set of tools so I can keep on working, and I also got, like, perfect, look at this, falling 4, fire protection 3, unbreaking 3, chain boots. Didn't need to be repaired, was freaking awesome. But I want to show you guys what I've got up to the tree, and then I think we're going to call it an end for the episode, because there's no way, it's been taking me 4 days to get as much of the tree done as I have done, so it's just not going to happen. First of all, let's just get rid of the mystery. There we go. Yeah, leave me alone. Alright, let's go back to the tree. Like magic. Oh my gosh, it's raining. I forgot how pleasant the rain is. Was that always that big? That waterfall there? I don't remember having a wall of water that big. It was always just like 2 or 3. We're gonna have to do something about that sticking out anyways. But the tree! Tree is going to be our focus. It's also going to be our project that goes along with most of the things, and I am just so liking the rain right now. It's actually, like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I actually have my front door open a little bit because it is pouring here. And I miss the rain so much. So much. It used to rain every day where I was from. Both where I'm from in New York and where I went to school in Florida. Rain was a constant daily occurrence. And in California, it's such a rarity. Such a rarity. Anyways, so I solided the tree up. And this did not even use all of the wood we have. I still have at least like 9 stacks or so in there. Yeah, it's awesome. So the next steps are going to be to start planning out where the branches go and exactly how much of this tree is going to be used. Is it just a centerpiece that things are around? So what I mean by that is, like, is this going to crouch over buildings and buildings be built around the branches and the leaves, and it's going to have the lights dangling down? I mean, that's all stuff that's going to happen, but do we limit it to that? Or do we actually, like, build upper walkways from the tree that connect different areas together? So, like, should I actually build the tree a little bit higher? Because I was planning on having it kind of go out and just a little bit higher than that hill there, and just be the dome that kind of covers. But if we built it a little bit higher, we could actually drop down, like, walkways from, like, there to, well, not necessarily there, but maybe there, you know? Like, upper walkways. I think that might be a little cool to try and do. So this is just going to be a little bit more of a work in progress. No. Oh, I can't fix that one yet. Actually, I can. Let's do that, and that. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, this episode's getting a little bit on the long side. We're over the 20, we're closing in on 30 minutes. And I've actually been watching the people who do the normal YouTube videos a bit more, and they record and encode along the way, so they know exactly how long their episodes are. I don't actually do that yet. I actually do my editing, so I just get a rough estimate of the times. Anywho, built this up a little bit, but I believe that's all that I have done. You guys saw me do the torching, and we talked about over there maybe making it into a mine. Yeah. So, what we need to do next is I'm going to take the last few minutes that we have on this particular episode, and I'm going to start working on getting some brewing going. We're going to need a trip to the nether eventually. A little bit of XP there. A little trip to the nether eventually so we can actually get the nether wart and such growing. But I think we could put together, like, I brought back Blaze stuff with me, didn't I? I don't know exactly where I'd put it. Probably in the shinies chest. And I should really move these into somewhere a bit safer. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my inventory is always an issue. Doesn't matter, modded Minecraft, normal Minecraft, inventory management is always a problem. And I did use quite a bit of bone meal to grow my trees, so I brought back a couple of the bones this time just so I could replace them in here, because this is where I'm getting my food. We don't want to starve ourselves. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Oh, they're all a little low. Okay. Whew. Oh, this is a good time. Another reason why I've been putting these trees, like, I know it seems a little haphazard, and it seems almost asinine to say I'm doing this on purpose, but I want to see the snow level of where snow falls, so I can get a more uniform coverage on things like the rooftops and such. Like, you see over here how it's speckled? We'd want this to be higher. We would want snow to be here if it's not going to be there. We want it to be high enough. So that's kind of why these trees are here, to show me what I need to do. Like, go over here. Oh, and I made a snowman. I forgot they melted. I thought we'd have a little snowman buddy, keep us company. But he only just went around a little bit, and then he was gone. Let's head up to the roof here. Up, up, up. So we got pretty good snow coverage, but here's a little bit of rain. Here's some more snow. I don't know exactly what causes this, why this is a patch of rain and the other stuff is a patch of snow. I know it's somewhat elevation based, but why is it so... Oh my gosh, you can jump on beds? When did they put this in? Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Boink. Boink. Does it actually work? No, it doesn't jump me up. At least it's... well, Do I have half a block on me? I could make half a block. Do I not have... No, I don't. Okay, so we'll investigate that later. That's awesome. Anywho, let's hop on down here. I think we need some smooth stone, and if I recall correctly, I had 12 smooth stones somewhere. Probably down by the tree. I'm as organized as ever. But if we can just make that little potion stand, that's really what I'm aiming for right now. Just make the little stand. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Oh, the tree grew. Cool. Yes, there we go. Let's also bring that and that back up. I'm good with torches and everything else right now. Can bounce on beds, that's so freaking cool. Why did I jump up here? Alright, so if I remember correctly, and I'm sure I don't, I didn't bring the freaking blaze rods with me. After all that, we went down here to get them. All I did was like, yep, there they are, let's just move along. Really? So I think... yeah, I knew it wasn't right. Am I really gonna have to look this up? Because, like, this changed, right? It only shows us things we've made now, not... Wait, what? I've not made concrete powder. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. That is freaking cool. It's cobblestone. For crying out loud, it's cobblestone. Yay! You have unlocked a new recipe. Take a look in your book. Do I actually need to... no? There we go. Brewing sand. Alright, so we are on our way. Next episode, I think we'll be putting in a little bit of a netherwort farm. And just start looking at what we actually need for potions for the wither. Or, not the wither. Although that is on the list eventually. But potions to take out the dragon. I'm thinking, regen potions, because it's mostly a bow fight, right? So strength isn't really going to help. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Tree's going to be working on progress. Let me know what you think about building it big enough to hang walkways, or just use it as a cover. I can actually envision both. I think both would be cool. I'm just not sure which one we should actually focus on. And, you know, doing one now doesn't mean we can't do the other one later. So, actually, you know, we could even do... It'd be weird just to have one tree, right? Maybe we could do a big tree over there that supports the walkway between the fortressy kingdom and the miney area. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anywho, let me know what you all think. I will talk to you in the next episode. Have a good one.